everyone, welcome to Beauty First in 10. If you're new here, hi, my name is Debbie and I'm so happy to see you on my channel. And today we're going to go through my G4 Free haul. And if you're thinking, what is G4 Free and how do we haul it, then I'm going to get into that. So on the Amazon Marketplace, there's sort of some individual stores or brands, and that's what G4 Free is. So they have their store on the Amazon Marketplace, and so that means you get the same kind of protections that you normally get with Amazon, which is great. And they do a lot of activewear. So they have yoga pants and workout pants, they have shorts, they have tops, they have accessories, and you don't have to work out to wear their stuff. I mean, I feel like a lot of times with workout wear, people feel like you have to actually work out to wear it. Not true. Common misconception. You can be comfortable and also just not do anything and just lounge around. So they also have, we'll call it loungewear. So we'll kind of dive into some of the items. And so we'll start out with the shirt that I have on today. This is their sun shirt that is also quick dry and has UPF 50, which is really nice, especially as we're kind of heading into summer. And one of the fun features is it has thumb holes. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for thumb hole. I feel like I don't even use them very much, but I really enjoy it. And this is in their color light blue. And I'll kind of bring it in close so you can see it, but this is more of an aqua blue, so a little bit warmer tone blue than, maybe some like cool tone blues, but I'm not bad about it. I really like this color. I think it really pops on me. And it's got this zipper so you can go way down. So, if you feel like you need to be revealing. And then you can also zip it all the way up so that you have some extra protection there. I like it best when it's kind of folded over like this, but you can kind of wear it however you like. And I'll also mention that even though this is a lighter fabric, you can't really see my bra underneath it. So I think that part's good. And this is a very flattering top. It's a little bit baggy, and so it covers any kind of stomach problem areas, or if you're trying to cover up your butt, it will go down long. And you'll see in the pictures there that this is kind of a longer top, which I really like, but it does kind of have the side slit, so it's going to move with you. And so this is a really good top. I got this in the size small. After reading all of the many, many thousands and thousands of Amazon reviews and that little AI chat box, which I really like now, where it kind of summarizes everything. I went through that, and that's kind of how I came to a size small. It said that this does run large. So I maybe could have gone to an extra small in this, but I feel very comfortable in the small, and so I'm happy with that. But in general, they did seem to mention that most of the other items, like the pants and the shorts, were all true to size. So just keep that in mind when you're ordering. And I'll also mention right now that I do have a discount code, as this is in collaboration with G4 Free, and that's going to be G4 Free 10, and that will get you 10% off your whole order. Definitely make use of that. And we're going to talk about shorts next. I really liked their shorts. They were so comfortable. One of the things that I liked most about the shorts is they're all a waistband. So you're going to have this nice flat front, which is so important, I feel like, but you still have the belt loops if you want to put a belt on it. And you've got your side pockets. So this is their dressy casual pants, and this is in light khaki, and I got this in size medium 8 to 10. And this is a good fit on me. Really, really comfy. Just can't state the comfort enough. And it's got basically kind of a straight hem to it. This is high-waisted, but yeah, I wore this on a walk with my husband yesterday, and it was so comfortable. I wore it for like an hour-long walk, and it was super hot, but this was a really good brand. These shorts were $27, and just for reference, the shirt was $28. And one of the things I'll mention though is that this is a light fabric. And I think this is kind of across the board in most of these stretchy fabrics, is that you're going to have VPLs, or kind of visible panty lines. So there's not a lot of detailing on this back. And if you don't wear kind of seamless underwear, you will be able to see the outline. Just wanted to point that out. Now, I have another pair of pants and shorts that are in darker color. Definitely, if you don't want that to happen, err on the darker colored, but that's going to happen on any kind of these really stretch and, kind of comfort. But just wanted to point that out because it was noticeable to me, and I tried many, many different pairs of underwear. This is probably TMI to find the one that showed the outline the least. And I'll also bring up these shorts. So now, not an issue in these shorts because they're so dark. This is their dark navy. Again, I got medium 8 to 10. Again, you've got this nice waistband, and this one doesn't have the belt loops because this is their athletic short. But you do have, again, the side pockets, and these are pretty decent side pockets. You know, for women, sometimes we just feel like we apparently do not need any pockets in our life. And then it's got, I'll bring this in so you can kind of see it. It has detailing like there are back pockets, but this is just a faux seam and some stitching. But I like the look of it. I think it's really cool. And again, really, really comfortable. Again, $27, medium, size 8 to 10. But these shorts were really a good deal. I'm pretty happy with them. I think they're reasonably priced and just oh so comfortable. So we'll dive into pants next. So we're going to start off with this pair, and this is considered their kind of dress casual, and I will have all of these items linked down below, and I will also put a number up here so that it's easier for you to find. So this is considered the color dark sage, and so it's kind of like a greeny olive color, but I really like it, almost maybe an army green. And it has pockets in the back, and it also has side pockets. And I have to admit, I really like this detail on the back. It just very has Lululemon stamped vibes to it. And this is high-waisted, and it also does have a wide leg to it, which I really like, but it was really comfy. I wore this yesterday, and it was just incredibly comfy, and you don't have any issue with VPL on these kind of darker color items. This is a really good pant. I really enjoyed this. So again, this is kind of their dress casual pant, and this is $28.11. I got, again, size medium. Also important to mention with the pants is they do come in different inseams. So there's a 29, a 31, and a 33. So a petite, a regular, and a tall. I am 5'9", and so I kind of read a lot of the reviews, and there's thousands of them, and kind of, you know, use that Amazon summary. And it basically suggested that I should go with regular, and I did. And I will say I'm very happy with that. I think I was right on the borderline where I could have gone tall and it still would have been okay, but I'm also comfortable with the regular. So I'd say if you're 5'9", 5'10", maybe consider going up. If you're under 5'8", I think you're gonna be great with the regular. And then they also had the petite, which I can't really speak to because I am not a tiny person, but if you're normally a petite in other brands, then you're probably gonna be one in this as well. Okay, so the next pant we have, and I really like this color. So this is their lounge pant, and this is in the shade apricot. Again, I got size medium. This one was $36. It is high-waisted. Does have, again, the side pockets, and again it does have this wide leg, but this is a really pretty color, and I really like the tie in the front, which the other one didn't have. And so this is also a really comfy pant, but similar to the shorts, you are going to have issues with VPL, so you're going to need to wear seamless underwear with this one. And you know, or you know, a thong would also work really well with this, but just kind of be aware of that. But really, really pretty color, and really enjoy that one. And this one and the next pant both came in extra small to 2XL. And then this one is kind of a similar shade. So it's almost the same shade as the shorts that I had in dark navy. And this is dark navy as well. And again, this one is high-waisted, and it's also going to have the wide leg. It's going to have the side pockets as well. This is their Bare Feel lounge pant. And then also this pant was $40. So should you check out CG4? Well, a couple of the pros, I really found all of the items to be very comfortable, very easy to wear, really just kind of wanted to wear them all day, even when they weren't lounge pants. I kind of treated them all like lounge pants, and they were just really comfortable to wear all day. I also felt like they gave me enough length. You know, sometimes I struggle with that, and so I like that there's different inseams. And then I was really good with medium across the board, and then again in the shirt I got a size small. Now I will say you're going to want to go towards the darker side of the colors. I got kind of this apricot color in the pants, and then the light khaki color, and those were a little bit more showy on the VPLs, which I'm not personally a fan of. But, you know, if you wear stretch pants and you're comfortable with that, then I think you can go towards, you know, they even had white and some lighter colors than what I chose. But I would probably stick towards the darker colors where that is a less noticeable occurrence. Or just, you know, if you have tons of seamless and thong underwear, then you're also good to go. I also think that their price point was really good. You know, the top was the cheapest item at $27. These pair of dark navy pants were $40, and that was the most expensive item I had. So yeah, I would definitely check them out in the future and buy other items from them. I was very happy with my experience overall, and I do think it is very affordable, which gives you a nice opportunity to get some nice activewear without having to pay hundreds of dollars to have it. And if you like this video, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up, and I also hope you consider subscribing. I do all things fashion and beauty on Saturdays and Sundays, and then my other love is NFL football, which I do on Thursdays and Fridays. And then occasionally I have videos on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, you know, it just kind of depends on the day of the week and what I'm feeling. But thank you for joining me, and I hope everyone has a good day and happy shopping.